Hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I'm just waiting for everyone to at least join in for the session. I am very much excited for the today's session as Hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well and also excited for the today's session, and you might obviously know that what we are going to do in this session, we would be building amazing AR effect, okay, on Metaspark Studio. Now with that note, we'll be understanding how to get started with and a lot of stuff. So first of all, can we have some comments? Like you can just tell me, are you excited or not? Just once, one or two people, it would be good so that we can get started with it. Mm, okay, I guess we are good to go. And now let's get started with our first workshop. Now we would be talking about a lot of stuff. We would be talking about augmented reality. We would be talking about how you can actually understand the Metaspark Studio and the most and the special thing, how to publish your Spark AR effect. When it comes to Spark, when it comes to Meta and a new technology, there's one thing that comes to your mind that, okay, we are having this session, obviously, but what's next? And is there anything special that I have for you? Yes, indeed. I have a very special opportunity as well waiting, which is actually waiting for you. So I would be shortly be sharing that as well. So don't worry. Okay. So before just getting started with the Metaspark Studio, we would be talking about what is actually augmented reality. So, you might have an idea what is augmented reality and how it actually works. So, basically, for example, when it comes to these filters, right, what you are actually doing, you are simply interacting. You are actually creating a very interactive experience. Okay, what sort of interactive experience it is? An interactive experience which is actually combining the real world and also the computer generated content. Now what sort of content it can be? It can be your like text, your videos, your gifs, or it can be your simple images. And obviously like voices are also added in this. Now this is actually how augmented reality works. Like for example, when it comes to our Instagram effects, right, we all have our Instagram accounts and we are so much active on Instagram, and we see that there are so many amazing like fabulous Instagram effects which goes in which you can actually like put makeup on your face, you can have some other clothes, you can just color up your hair, you can change the background and do a lot of stuff. So today we would be talking about those things, that how you can get started and how you can benefit it from it. Okay, now we talked about workshops, we talked about the session, and apart from that, the thing that I just said, that what's the opportunity that I have for you, right? So I'll be just quickly sharing up my screen and show you that what is the amazing opportunity that I have for you for the today's session. Okay, now um so as you can see that we are doing on hackathon now. If you don't know what is a hackathon, it's like a competition. Now, what sort of technology competition we have? We would be understanding that how you can get started with your Metaspark Studio and how you can publish your effect. Now, obviously, you want to test your knowledge, isn't it? What could be the best than a hackathon to test your knowledge? So, in this particular hackathon, which is based on Republic Day, you can obviously make some amazing AR effect for the Indian Republic Day, and we have amazing jury panel, and there was a schedule as well, and some amazing rewards are waiting for you, which are very much beneficial. And obviously, the participation will also is very much valuable. So this is a very gist about this hackathon, and I'll just take you through it later this session. Okay, I am pretty much sure that this is like almost enough for you to be to have that motivation in yourself that okay, I want to learn about this now. I actually want to understand how you get how I can just make my first ever Metaspark effect and publish it. Okay, so with that note, let's just get started. So one thing to get started, first of all, open your Metaspark Studio. Okay, you already have downloaded your Metaspark Studio, isn't it? So first of all, open your Metaspark Studio, and moment you'll open, that's how the screen would look like. Yeah, I hope that my screen is visible to you. Now the question comes that what like how to actually access this platform, how it works, and a lot of things might be going in your mind, right? Let me just answer all of the queries one by one. One thing, so this is the interface, okay, of Metaspark Studio. Obviously, you'll get the reminders to update it. It's totally up to you when you want to update it or not. The one thing which is coming onto the left side is create new. In the create new we have three columns: blank project, sharing effect, video calling effect. Now as you are one of the Facebook and Instagram user, you know that the effects can be used for multi-purpose. It can be used for video calling, it can be used for sharing, for some post, for the stories, for the messages as well. While you are having a conversation with your friend, you can just click up the picture with a filter and share it with them, right? So that's how the whole segregation is done. And obviously you can obviously use those effects for your ads as well, right? So that's how the segregation has been done. Now apart from that, when you scroll down, you can see that we have various templates which are provided to us. What sort of templates are there are provided, why are they provided, we'll understand that as well. You can see that there are various sort of template with different capabilities. What is actually capability? It means different sort of properties, different sort of thing has been used. Like for example, this is an effect in which the background has been changed. This is an effect in which there's a color portrait, right? And this is an effect in which there's a jump up game. So I hope you'll understand that every template has a different capability, right? Has a different property, has its different use case and different audience. Okay, that's how the whole segregation has been done, and that's why these templates are provided to us so that you can actually have a look into it, that how you can use it. And there's a learn section where you can just scroll down and have a look into the documentation which is provided by Metaspark, and also the other stuff. Like for example, there are a few mask templates which are provided and a lot of things, right? Now I hope that just a pretty much cool gist that I've just shared. If you have any doubt till then, you can just do let me know. Okay, I'm here, no worries. If you have even a very single doubt, I am here. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, now without wasting much time, let's get started. Let me just share my whole window. Let me share my whole entire screen. You can see, click on blank project, and that's how it's gonna look like, right? Now, as you can see, that's how your Metaspark will look like, this whole interface. On the left side, what you can see on the left side, we can see there are two panels. One is scene panel, second one is asset panel. On the right side, we have a panel in which all the properties and the transformations are listed. Okay, let's understand each and everything one by one. One is the left panel. In the left panel, we have the scene panel. Now, what's with the scene panel? The scene panel is basically what are things which are happening in this particular screen. You can see the screen, right? This particular screen is actually somehow, you can consider it your phone screen. Like for example, you can obviously change the user, you can obviously change from here that okay, which sort of iOS device, for what device you are making the effect for, what sort of Android device is it? Like for example, if I'll say that okay, I want to make it, I want to get an understanding if I'll make this effect for the people who are using the iPhone 13, right? So how would the screen be looking and a lot of stuff. Cool. So the scene panel, you can see we have device. The moment you click on device, you can see all the properties and all the instructions, the render output and options which are coming onto the right side. Okay, we will explore each and every property of the scene and asset panel in the on the right side. Okay, you can see that on the right side we can understand that okay, we can understand that for whom we want to enable our whole effect. We can add some render options. Now you might have come across with those effects in which the skin is smooth, right now you can see like my skin is not smooth, it's just my normal skin, right? But if I like without any makeup, but I want to have something onto my face, but not actually a makeup thing, but something that boys can also use. Something okay, boys and girls should be like okay, it's fine. Anyone can use actually. Nothing like that. You can just click on the create button, which is coming onto the right side of the retouching. If the moment you click it, you can see the skin has been smoothened, right? You can see the difference, and you can see that one patch editor has been opened into like this below, and you can obviously change the intensity as well. If I'll keep it as zero point 0.9 or something, you can see the skin is now more smooth, right? So let's do command Z right now. Okay, just clear up your screen. Do if you have clicked on create, just do clear up your screen, because we would be talking about different stuff. So your screen has been cleared. Just click on Control Z and just erase all the things that you have just done. Apart from that, you'll go to camera. You can add some textures. What sort of textures you have seen? Like for example, we just saw this one. Mm, you can see this one, right? This is a color portrait. Okay, the face of the face color is different, the background color is different, the hair color is different, and everything is different. So how that is done? It is done with the help of these segmentations. Okay, then it's about the lights and it's a microphone. Cool. Now in the now you can see one plus button which is coming, right? Let's click onto the plus button which is coming into the scene panel. You have to do each and every step with me. Okay, so first of all, go to the scene panel. We have understood each and every detail. Click on the plus button which is coming in the scene panel. The moment you click onto the plus button, you can see all the amazing objects, okay, which are provided in the scene panel are now listed in front of you. What sort of things has been provided to us? We are provided with four trackers. One is face tracker, second is plane tracker, third is target tracker, and fourth and the foremost is hand tracker. Okay, you can see and learn about these trackers on. You can see the description is coming. The moment you click onto the face tracker, you can see the description is coming, right? And if you scroll down, you can see that there is a section of 3D objects in which you can see that we have been provided with a plane, null object, 3D object, face mesh. Face mesh is for face. 3D object is something if I want to play around with a 3D object. If I want to add a 3D text to my effect, if I want a vector object, I can also do that. If you scroll down, you can obviously add some 2D objects as well. What sort of 2D objects can be done? It can be a canvas. Canvas is basically a container in which you can put all your 2D objects into. Okay, then what sort of 2D objects we can put into? That will understand, right? It can be rectangle, 2D star, 2D text. That I'll tell you, show you super soon. Don't worry. Then we have lights and speaker. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to click onto the face tracker and we are going to click on the insert button. What we just did, we opened the Metaspark Studio. Okay, we actually go to the scene panel. After going to the scene panel, click onto the plus button, and after clicking onto the plus button, add a face tracker to it. Got it? Any doubts till now? If you have anything that you have in your mind and you have queries, just do let me know. Okay. Now on to the right side, you can see the properties. Okay, right now we don't need to do any sort of changes, so just be okay. Let's right click onto the face tracker, and now after doing the right click, you can see you are getting an option to add an object, right? Go to the add object and add one face mesh to it. Now you can see a face mesh has been added to my face. Okay, has been added to the face tracker. Okay, and it is appearing onto my face like this. And if I want to understand the axis, it is coming somewhere here. Okay, and this is what which is coming onto my screen. And now onto the right side, you can see the properties which are coming of the face mesh. It is the layers, the visibility. Like for example, I really don't want it to be visible right now, so I'll just uncheck this box. Okay, so that's how you can just play around with these. And then after that, what's next? You can obviously understand that you want the eyes or not. Like for example, right now, if I'm blinking, you still can see my eyes. But what if I uncheck this? Now our eyes and mouth are not visible, right? So you can just play around with these. What you want and what do you not? Okay, now what we would be doing, the next step is to add a material to it. Now you can see one plus button is coming onto the right side of the materials. We need to click onto the plus button and add, and you can see we have created one material, and in the asset panel as well a material has been added, right? Perfect. So let's understand these steps again one by one. We open the Metaspark Studio, go to the scene panel, click onto the plus button, add a face tracker. After adding the face tracker, right click onto the face tracker and add a face mesh to it. After adding a face mesh to it, we added a material to it by clicking onto the plus button, which is coming onto the right side of the materials, which is in the properties of the face mesh. Okay, got it? I hope that there's no doubt till now. So, next thing that we are going to make and we are going to understand is what to do with this face. Okay, I actually don't want this face right now, right? Because what would I be doing with it? Okay, so what I would be doing will be just doing one simple thing with it. Will In the asset panel, you can see that one material has been added, right? Let's rename this material as face. And after renaming this material, we can change the shader type as well. You can see that, you can see onto the right side. Okay, we can easily change the shader type, which is not a very difficult task. Let's make it flat, and now you can see the whole thing has been changed. You can also click on retouching, and now you can also use the smooth property here as well. Okay, that's how you can use. Okay, so that's what I was trying to tell and I was trying to explain to you. Okay, I hope you got it. And also in the asset panel, you can basically add some things to it. Okay, let me see if you have any doubt till now. If you have any queries, you can put it in the comment section one so that I can have a check. Okay, if there is any. Like if you have any query, you can put it in the comment section. I can have a look into it. Okay, if not, we can just move further. Okay, cool. Now, what we just understood, we understood that how we can add a face tracker and how we can add a face mesh, right? Now the next thing that we need to understood is how to add some textures. Now obviously I want to add something onto my face, like for example some like it can be a tattoo or something. I just want to I want some textures. Okay, I want some materials, and how to do that? Okay, for that, what you need to do, you just need to go to the assets, right click onto it, add asset, and import. Okay, how to import an asset? Go to the asset panel, right click on right click in that asset panel, and then you will get an option to add an asset and then import it from your computer. Okay, I will also share this with you. Give me a second, I'm sharing it with you. I have added these assets. I am just sharing it with you. I have shared one link with you over the comments. Okay, you can have a look into it. It consists of all the texture that I'll be using in the effect today. Okay, so you can refer to these as a reference. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so now what are we going to do next? Now, as we have completed this, now what's next? The next thing that we are going to do is like we just added some textures. Now the question comes, what are we going to do with these textures? Okay. First of all, go to your face mesh, and you can see we have added a material named as face. Go to the face material and just change it from retouching to flat. Change the shader type. After changing the shader type, you can just add a texture. Okay, like this. You can add a texture like this. If I'll remove it like this, it will come to my face. Okay, so that's how you can easily add texture onto your face. Now you would be thinking, I have added a flag. What all things can be done? There are very cute filters which are over Instagram that we come across with. There are some amazing mask filters, some thriller ones as well. Okay, so you can actually simply add these amazing effects and textures. Okay, so let's have a quick recap again, because I know that there would be few steps that you would be missing, and I really don't want you to miss any of the step. Okay, so again, go to the scene panel and add a face tracker. In the face tracker, add a face mesh. When the moment you will add the face mesh, add a material to that face mesh and name that particular material face. Okay, after that, in the face, you also need to add texture to your effect from your computer, or you can say PC, laptop, or anything. You need to import the textures, and I have already shared the link with you over the comments below. You can use that, and I have imported these textures. After importing these textures, what are you going to do? Yeah, you will be going to the face material and change the texture of the face material to face flat, and that's how it's gonna appear onto your face. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all till now. Now what are we going to do next? Now we would be understanding that how we can move with the other things. Okay, let's go step by step. Now we'll understand how you can change the background. Okay, the first step is to obviously just have something onto the face. Now next step is how to change the background. Cool. Now to change the background, what are we going to do? We would be going to the plus button. Let's till then, let's go to the face mesh and let's make it not visible. Okay, go to the plus button, and after going to the plus button, add a the moment you'll go to the plus button, you'll be adding a rectangle. Okay, now what sort of rectangle you'll be adding? First of all, you'll add a canvas, and then in the 2D object, you'll add a rectangle. Okay, that's how it's gonna look like. But you can see the rectangle is coming just this size. But I don't want that. Right? I want it to be appeared onto the whole screen. Right. So onto the right side, I'll go and just click on the width and click on fill width. Again, I'll click on 100 and click on fill height. And now you can see the whole screen has been covered with it. Right? Perfect. Now, what's next? Uh, the next step is to work on the other parts of the effect. Right? Now, we would be clicking onto the plus button of the material and click onto the create new material. Okay. Now, you can see that zebra like design has been changed to a very plain design. Now you can see the material has been added to our material section, which is into our asset panel. Let's rename this material to BG because it's a background. BG is basically what's BG? BG is the short form of background, right? Now, the next thing which is happening is we need to know the other things. That is, we have changed the background, but I cannot see myself onto the screen now. It's a problem, right? So I would be going to the background, which is in the material section, and let's change the shader type to flat. Now it's flat. Okay. Now change the texture. What sort of background I want? I have already have an image, so I want this color background, and I now see this very carefully. Now it's a very important step. Just 1 second. I just change the view. Perfect. You can now see the screen fully. Yeah. Now you can see that what have I done right now? I've added a canvas. In the canvas, I have added a rectangle into it. In the rectangle, onto the right side, I have changed the material of the rectangle. Okay. After adding the material to the rectangle, what have I done? In the asset panel, we have renamed that particular material and added a BG texture to it. Okay. Now the most important thing, how to keep our whole self in front of this particular image, right? So what we would be doing, we would be clicking, check this alpha column, check this alpha column, hear this very carefully and do these steps with me only. Okay, check this alpha column and change the texture from. Okay, now we need to change the texture. What we want? Segmentation. What we want? Segmentation. Because what I want to come in front of this screen. I want to change my background, but I want it should just track me. It should not be tracking this particular background, right? So for that reason, I would be going to my camera. Go to your camera and click onto the plus button, and which is coming onto the right side of the segmentation, and click on person. Okay, the person segmentation has been added. Now go to the BG material, and in your alpha, choose the texture of segmentation. But okay, what's this? I don't know why. Like now what's happening, the background is different, and now I am being this color, but I wanted opposite, right? So what's the wrong thing that I have done, right? So in this case, you need to click on invert button, and it's inverted. What just happened, right? What just happened? If I'll uncheck this right now, I am of this color and the background is changed, right? If I click on invert, the things have been inverted. Got it? Perfect. Nice. Now, moving with these things, we just understood that how we can amazingly add a background, and how we can also add amazing texture onto our face, and that's how it's gonna look like. But wait, are we done? No, we are also going to understand about a lot of things. Now, the next thing that I'll teach you is, let me just quickly um, make it in the, let's make this background invisible for a while, and let's add one more thing to it. In your canvas only, add a 2D text. Okay, and let's add a text. Okay, you can see a text is coming up here. Let's add a text. Let's add something. I want to add a text like public day. Okay, let's add this. Now you can see it's coming just in that particular area, and I don't want that. I want it to be fitted. Let's click on fill with. We can drag this, put it somewhere here, and now it's looking nice, right? It's looking far, far, far better. Now you can see how is it looking. The background has been changed. We are saying Happy Republic Day. We have flag like texture onto our cheek, and also we can, apart from this, change the font as well if you want to. My favorite font is this. Okay, and let's change the font size as well. It's looking pretty nice, I would say, right? Now it's looking perfect to me. Cool. Great. So now you can see that what we have just completed, we have completed so many things. We have learned so many things, right? If you have any doubt till now, you can just do let me know in the comments below. I'll just clear up all your queries right away. Okay. Any queries, anything that you want me to repeat, or any queries till now? I guess that there are no queries. If you have any, can you please tell about background picture? Tell about background picture in what sense? I didn't get it. You want me to repeat that how to change the background? I can repeat that. Just do let me know once that what are things that you want me to repeat. I'll quickly repeat it because the next steps are quite tricky. Okay, cool. Anything else that you have that you want me to repeat apart from this? Anything? Is there anything apart from Santosh's doubt? Is anyone is having a similar doubt, a different doubt, anything related to it? Okay, cool. So let me just quickly share up my screen. It's easy. Cool. Right? So let's make a new project. This is a new screen. Okay, let's understand it from scratch. First of all, we'll go to our scene panel and let's click onto the plus button. The moment you'll click onto your plus button, there are various options which are coming. We need an option to change the background. So we would be clicking onto the canvas. Let's first of all, sorry. Yeah. First of all, click onto the plus button and let's add a canvas. Click on insert button and a canvas has been added to your scene panel. Okay. Now what's next? Click on the plus button again and let's add a rectangle, which is coming in the 2D objects, and we have added. Now you can see here, right? Now what we can do? we can simply go to the right side, and you can see that there's a width and height option which are coming, right? What we would be doing, we will click on to the 100 and click on fill width. Click on 100 again in the height and click on fill width, fill height, and the whole screen has been covered. Okay. The next step is to add a material. Okay, the material has been added. Let me import one image. Okay, the material has been added. Let's rename this material to BG. You can right click and rename it. You can double click it and rename it. Okay, click onto your material, and onto the right side you can see that there are various shader types which are available to you. It's blended, it's face paint, it's physical based, it's standard, it's flat. So what we would be needing, we would be needing a shader type of flat. Click on the shader type flat and change the texture to BG. This is the picture that I want for my background, and but I cannot see myself. So check this alpha button and check this invert button, and you need to add the texture. Why you need a, what sort of texture now you add, you need a texture for this, for yourself. Okay, now for this, go to your camera, go to the right side, click on the plus button which is coming on to the right side of the segmentation, and click on person. Now a person segmentation has been added. So again, go to your materials, go to the alpha property and change the texture to segmentation, and now you can see it's done. Okay, it's not that much difficult, it's easy to do. So anything else that you have in your mind and you want me to answer? Anything you want me to explain again, because now we would be moving to a very important part, which is to publish your effect, which is a very important part. Okay, so you need to be very much attentive in understanding how you can publish your effect. Okay, cool, there's no doubt. So let's go back. So, okay, yeah, this was my effect that I made, and it's looking nice. So, what would I be doing? We need to publish this effect, right? Now, onto the right bottom side, you can see one publish button is coming. Click onto this publish button, and you are asked to add an experience. Click on add experience, click on add experience, click on insert, and experience has been added. The next step is to record a demo video. Click on record, and perfect. Okay, it's done. Click on save. I hope these all steps are okay to you, and click on upload button. These were very quick steps, right? Click on publish button, add experience, click on insert button, click on done. After that, record a demo video. After recording a demo video, you need to click on upload. Okay, after clicking on upload, after just few seconds, you would be heading over to this particular page. Okay, here you would be publishing your meta spark effect, right? Now to publish your meta spark effect, first of all, let's give it a name. Now since it is my effect is based on Republic Day theme, so I'll keep the name of this as Republic 75. It's, let's keep it as Republic Day. Okay, after that we'll scroll down and we can choose a category. It's immersive, it's for selfies, it's for the appearance, and it has some color and light. You can add some keywords as well if you want to, like for example, Republic Day, Republic, flag, India. Okay, then scroll down. Let me choose one good thumbnail for it. It's gonna look good. Then click on submit button. Let me know. Okay, I'll repeat the publishing step. Cool. But do you have any other doubts? I have clicked on submit button. Do you have any other doubts till now apart from this? I'll just quickly do that. Okay, let's publish this. Let's click on this publish button. And first of all, what you need to do, you need to click on add experience. After clicking on add experience, as you know that no experience has been selected, so you need to click on add experience again, click on insert button and click on done. Okay, after doing so, you need to record a demo video. That's how you have recorded a demo video. Okay, then click on save. Then you have to click on upload. Now before clicking to upload, tell me, is there any doubt that you have till now? Anything? Is there any doubt? Clear. Okay. Anyone else having any sort of doubt? Yeah. Perfect. Cool. Since you have no doubt, so let me just give you a walkthrough of other things. Okay. Now we have successfully submitted our effect. So class for you. And I'm very much happy for you. Right? Let's click on done, and now you can see your effect has been submitted. Now, after it's under review, after the review, you can just have a look into your effect. That's how the Meta Spark Hub looks like, and you can just easily have a look into your effect. Like that's how the overview will be given of your Meta Spark effect. The insights are given and everything, right? Now, as I talked about this amazing hackathon which is happening of Republic Day, right? And I was also be very much happy if you could just share your effects, because what happens that sometimes it's like you're coming and you're learning things but you don't know how to implement it, how to like make other people know that okay, how you are making some cool things, right? So for that reason this hackathon is for you. After this whole session, now you would be going and you would be understanding and playing around with amazing textures. So what you would be doing, you can just participate in this hackathon. So let me give you a walkthrough of this hackathon. I've already shared that we have some amazing rewards and benefits of it, and obviously it's on the theme of Republic Day. Then obviously you need to show your love for the country and create AR effects for the Republic Day, right? After clicking onto the register and after registering to the hackathon, that's how the platform is look like. There's a dashboard button which will come. Let me just copy it and put it here for you. Okay. And what are you going to do now? Okay, you have to first of all go to this particular website, and which says reskill.com/hack/republic day 75. Okay, after going to this particular website, what you need to do, you need to register yourself for the hackathon. After the registration, you need to click onto the dashboard. After clicking onto the dashboard, you can see that that's how the dashboard is looking to you. Now, the next step is to click on submit idea. Obviously, submitting your idea is the best thing, but the question comes how to submit your idea. Now, you would say that, okay, Shavi taught us that how to publish the effect, but she then told us but that how we can get our effect URL and effect ID. Okay, so don't worry, let me just give you a walkthrough of that as well. Okay, I hope that you haven't like closed your Metaspark hub window. Okay, so let's go to the effect. That's how your effect would look like. Let me go to the effect that I have just published. So that's how your effect would be looking like, right? The Republic Day, the overview, the it's and review and everything, right? So what's next that we are going to do? Click onto the share button first of all. Okay, the moment you will click onto the share button, that's how the link will come up to you. Click onto this link. Okay, the link has been copied to your clipboard. Now the copied link, paste it here which says effect URL. Okay, the next step is about effect ID. Now you would be thinking, what is effect ID, what is owner ID? No one told us. Let me tell you, don't worry about it as well. Let me just see here. You can see that three dots are coming onto the right side. Click onto these three dots and click on copy effect ID. After clicking on copy effect ID, paste your effect ID here. Again, go to your Metaspark hub, go to these three dots and click on copy effect ID, and then paste your effect ID, owner ID here. Okay. After that, you would be asking for a demo video URL, right? So what you can do, you can use this link. The moment you click on share, you can just use this you can just copy this link and paste it in your mobile phone. Click on the link and make a very amazing demo video. Okay, and then you can just put that demo video in a drive and share the link with us. Okay, that's very easy, not a hard task obviously. And apart from that, it is asking for a Facebook URL as well, so don't worry about as well. You just need to go to facebook.com. After going to facebook.com, that's how your Facebook profile looks like. Click onto their profile, go to your profile. After going to your profile, you just need to copy the link, the hyperlink, and then paste it over here. And it's done. That's all you need to do. Okay. And you need to click on submit ID, and that's all. Okay. So that's how you can just easily submit your effect, and you can win some amazing prizes. So what are you waiting for? Just register to the hackathon now and submit your amazing effects super soon, because we have very less time. So why not? Okay. There was few questions. If you press submit, will the recorded video be posted on our accounts? Um, in that thing, what would be done is, yes, it would be, but for example, if you want, you can just uncheck the Instagram button, so it won't be a problem for you. And you can obviously change the video as well later, sooner or later. So that is also one thing that you can do. Okay. Is there any doubt that you have in your mind for now for me? First of all, tell me that how many you have actually submitted your effect. Are you submitting your effect? Tell me in the comments below that did you like the workshop, and also apart from this, how many you are actually submitting your effects right away with me. I just also want to know that. Uh, Amazing, great. Thanks, Shivam, for the response. I liked it. What about others? Are you also doing it? Are you also? Thanks, Pratham, for the response. I'm waiting for your amazing effects, indeed. Let me know that what's the progress. Are you submitting your effect or not? Any queries for now? I hope that you all like the workshop, and also apart from that, this is the link of the hackathon. Don't forget to register for it and also submit your amazing effects. I am looking forward to your amazing effects. Okay, so don't forget to put it in. Cool. So with that note, thank you so much everyone for joining in. It was really really great having you, and obviously, you can check out our LinkedIn as well. We come up with some amazing things. You can follow us on LinkedIn as well. With that note, thank you so much, everyone, and hoping to see what's gonna be happening in AR in future. With that note, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.